Oh yeah, we've got our Sunday Funday back, and this is our third series in our NFL Sunday. We've got a great game for you today. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. Remember, we've got all the action at half the time, and it's going to be a great matchup today. These quarterbacks are playing in their prime, so this should be a prime game. We've got a couple people that'll be tuning in and tuning around, and we've got them on a mixer on Twitch, YouTube, Smashcast, right here on YouTube. Starting off with Patrick, first one to shout out with, and we've got a great game made up here from EA Sports Madden. Schedule any of your games in our sports links in our sports section on GamingHQ.tv or GlobalGamingHeadquarters.com. Are you ready? Get ready for this one. It is going to be a head knocker. We've got a full one going on. Let's get started. Philadelphia Eagles, Seattle Seahawks. Let's bring it to it. GamingHQ.tv, your GlobalGamingHeadquarters.com.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Confidence is never a question when it comes to wide receivers, and these two are no different. It's the Eagles going up against the Seahawks. And with that, we'll send you up to the Pacific Northwest and CenturyLink Field in Seattle, home of the 12. So we'll welcome in our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thank you. We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks.
Our alarms are at full speed.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden as we get set
Well,
here,
Charles and Brendan, don't forget about Greer over here, right?
Receivers. You know, Larry mentioned it in the open. But that's a big spot to look at here in this one.
I think you identified it perfectly because these guys have such an impact on the game nowadays because they throw the ball more than ever. And whether they're throwing it short, medium, or long, can they snatch it out of the air and create even extra yardage with run after catch?
Let's get this show on the road. We've got our color splash games colors on. It's now a fun day. That's right. Sunday's a fun day. Let's get the kickoff. Remember, you make the calls. We'll try to get your calls in ahead on the next play, so make sure that you've got us set up and scheduled. We're talking to Greer, your VGJ video game jockey, broadcasting live NFL Sunday Monday, and we've got our third game matchup, real-world matchup, and we've been pretty close on all of these so far. And again, we finish ahead of time, and our last score was, I think, just a few points off. Let's get started. What do you think? Which way are we cooking it? Is this thing going to go middle, left, or right? Let's make a radio call on it then. I don't know. What do you think? Okay. Sounds like a kickoff to the left to me. Let's do it. It's a lot like a golf swing. Three button push. 1, 2, 3.
Stephen Hauschka
here we go.
About set to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And now the Eagles take over. Here comes Carson Wentz bringing them out onto the field. A few rough patches last year, but all in all, he and the Eagles, some good returns, and I think the Eagles have the quarterback of the future, don't they?
They definitely do. Now, they need to continue to upgrade their receiving core, and they're going to work on that. But when you watch that young man play, the poise that he exhibited, the leadership that he exhibited, the willingness to do just about anything to try and win a game. Now, his mechanics, they'll continue to work on that and get a little long at times in what he's doing, but that also comes with experience. He'll work on that in the offseason. I think he's going to be a much improved player in 2017.
When you say long, what do you
close
mean by
that gap?
Meaning his stride. When he strides to throw the football, sometimes he overstrides, and that can play a little bit of havoc with your accuracy, but he continues to work on those things, and I think 2017, you'll start to see a really good Carson Wentz.
Let's expand on Ryan Matthews for a second. He has a couple 1,000-yard years in his back pocket. This season, 661. Did have a career-high 8 touchdowns, but where does he fit in to the Eagles' offense going forward?
That's going to be an interesting question that has to be answered by Philadelphia, by Doug Peterson, their head coach, because he was truly their lead running back until a fumble at Detroit. I think that changed things for him. A crucial one down the stretch. Philadelphia ended up losing the game. When he takes care of the football, he's a hard-hitting, aggressive inside runner who can set a tone for a team. But if he doesn't take care of the ball, that gives an opportunity for someone else to come in and become the lead runner for Philadelphia.
Again, we're giving you links, action, and fun on our Sunday Fun Day. You've got us live. We're going to be doing this all the way up until the end of the season. And we've got a few more weeks to go. This is week 13.
First down and 10 now.
Counting it close.
Group.
I'm going to hang back and let's have some fun watching the football game.
Wentz now on first down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Bobby Wagner in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Nailed him.
Blitz. And even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
On second down, Ryan Matthews. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. And a peek at the offense. And Matthews, a guy that we have to talk about.
And Jordan Matthews, Brandon, is an anomaly. Normally, a long receiver plays outside. He likes to work out of the slot. Does a terrific job absorbing punishment and catching the football.
You could make a zone call. You can make a nickel, dime.
Nickel look by Seattle on 3rd down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. Wentz surveying the field. He targets Jordan Matthews, and it's caught. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Now Donnie Jones, an original 7th-round pick of the Seahawks, on to punt it away. Back deep for the Seahawks, the All-Pro returner from 2015, Tyler Lockett. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. And
all right.
Russell Wilson-led Seattle Seahawks
Here we go.
Takes
Our
the field.
setup.
And last year, 21 touchdowns, 11 interceptions as we look back at 2016 for Russell Wilson. And made the playoffs, but the bar's been set so high in Seattle. And did you call this past year a success for Wilson and company?
No, because that's what Seattle's all about. For them to not get back to the Super Bowl, none of them would deem the season a success. But I thought they made progress because, remember, that offensive line was in shambles. By the end of the year,
call it Baldwin or Curse, X or B.
Justin Britt at center was especially good. But for Russell Wilson, he's proven now he can carry a team, but he's better when they still are tailback centric.
And his first look is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Curse, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's the offense. Certainly some threats on this offense, and one of them that they target is Doug Baldwin.
Not only does he do a nice job catching the ball downfield, he's also a tremendous blocker that helps unleash the running game.
Second down now after the incompletion. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. He hits Jermaine Curse. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Hey, what did he do? Jumped in bounds. I'm not pushing that button anymore.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call it.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. But you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep
We
your hands
just saved
away from
ourselves
the face
on that
mask
one.
so you don't get the big
Can you
penalty.
believe that happened?
And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Remember, we run half the time, all the action. Our scores match most of the real-world matchups dead on sometimes. It's scary and uncanny. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle.
He's got the run! He's going!
Touchdown, Seattle. Thomas rolls 69 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, are almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they?
Unbelievable. And he dives in for the score. What a shot for that one. Rawls puts it on the board. Seahawks get the first score of the day. Still in the first quarter. Remember, watch that clock. We're burning all the time and half the calories, too.
Stephen Hauschka for the point after.
Watch that golf swing. 1, 2, and 3.
And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's Thomas Rawls who finishes it off with a touchdown run.
You can't face mask somebody, buddy. He's explaining how face masks work. Remember, make the call. You can make a post call. You can kick the middle, kick to the side. We'll catch you on the next call. 1, 2, 3.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Fielded about a yard deep. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This
It's
year,
going to be a bright game. Get your sunglasses on. We got Larry Ridley, we got Brandon Marshall, and of course Greer right here at Video Game Jockey for Game HQTV. What a great NFL day we've had. Washington beats Dallas 38-14 on the final. Minnesota over Atlanta 14-9. New England over Buffalo 23-9. Final overtime for Tampa Bay and Green Bay. Green Bay takes it 26-20.
You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. And wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett. The Seahawks, here's their defensive lineup. Michael Bennett's one of the best pass-rushing defensive linemen in the game. Normally plays defensive end, but when they go to those nickel packages and he works inside, look out, offensive guards. You got a problem. So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. They'll come out in the pistol. And they'll go on the ground. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28.
I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here. Definitely want to play coverage here. Now Wentz. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds.
So close.
Not in bounds, incomplete.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? You need that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
Damn it, he moved from his spot.
Returnable for Lockett. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
A good return there, 17 yards. And
almost lost it.
First and 10. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Now Wilson on first down. And left side here.
Why did they do that?
That throw good for
It's supposed to be
4.
run after a
It's
catch. You're
second
supposed to hit the X button.
Defensive side of the ball for the Eagles. Here they are,
Here we
starting
go.
11. And you were telling me before the game, taking this from your knowledge bank, that if they
Watch
need
these
improvement,
linebackers.
we're in
Check out Kendricks. The guy
maybe
is a
in the
monster.
secondary. Is that right?
I think you're right on that one because I think they're very happy.
Human beings should
Malcolm
never get
Jenkins
that
and
big.
Rodney McLeod down the middle as the safeties, but they'd love
I
to
saw
make
that,
an
the
upgrade
Warriors
at the
game.
corner position because if you're playing
I
in
was
the
going to
NFC
broadcast
East,
your
there's some
stuff
guys
at the end of
who
this show. I just
ball.
wanted to crash
And I
the
think up front,
OBS.
they're looking for a bigger year from
Tune in
Patrick
at the end. I'll
Cox. He's a
broadcast some of your
bell-cow
stuff.
defensive
You'll see how it
defensive
works.
tackle, defensive end.
Slick One Gaming right
Maybe
now.
have that all-pro season from him again in 2017.
Now Wilson. And his throw's going to be
Pass interference?
incomplete.
Come on.
Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
So the offense dealing with a 3rd and 6. On third down, Wilson. And he finds Jimmy Graham. Look at the big man rumble.
He's going all the way!
All the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jimmy Graham. 71 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
Here's Hauschka for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score.
Don't look at the cat's eyes!
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
This is a great game, and we've got a half almost through with the first quarter. Like I said, we run all this stuff at half the time, but all the action. Let me run some more live scores for you. We got Denver 9, Miami 35 on the final. Kansas City loses to the Jets 31-38. Indianapolis loses to Jacksonville 30-10. Detroit and Baltimore, we played that game earlier 44-20. We picked that game and we won it. New York Giants, Oakland 24-17. Oakland takes it. New Orleans 31, Carolina 21. We played that game as well.
First down. It's complete. This is Brent Selleck. And down he goes, but he takes it.
Rams over the Cardinals 32-16. That's a real live sports.
Eagles.
And this is your real live matchup here at Gaming HQ TV.
As a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he'll be
secondary came up to meet him. What a hit.
Territory.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination.
Make a call. You can see some different styles. You can just say blitz. You can say zone. Make it easy on yourself, man-to-man. But run your calls right here on Gaming HQ TV, your broadcasting channel for sports, esports, and everything in between. Make us your globalgamingheadquarters.com. We won't go wrong. We won't cheer you wrong. Get him!
Here to run, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a second.
You think so, Javier?
I know the toss play begins.
Our matchups are pretty close.
And turn around and tossing it to the runner.
We almost had the same score earlier against the Panthers and the Ravens.
It's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get.
Let's get you down on the field.
If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Now Wentz throwing a second down.
Got him! Fumble!
And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Fumble!
This is to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would
what a
think
hit!
No one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Let's get to it. Seahawks fans, here we go. We're on top of the score. 14-0. Let's not get our eggs counted just yet.
It's Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle.
What the heck?
Good for 3 and a second
Did
down.
you see that? Like I flew over his head.
At the end of one, 14-0 is our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
Here we go. I can't stop the commercials, but I can play something on top to make it a little bit easier. Check this out, sports with Winter Sports.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers got
His partner Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. On second down, Wilson. Oh, nearly
waited
picked.
too long.
Yeah, maybe lucky there. This guy
were
doesn't
lucky.
drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Too much heat on it for him to hold it.
And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on 3rd down. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
What a hit!
Hang on to it.
Almost flipped him over.
Incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Couldn't hold on to it. 3 and out.
The Canadian-born punter John Ryan to kick it away for Seattle. Back deep is Darren Sproles. And now we'll play here as they try to give themselves a little more room for
Real Javier knows what we're talking about. He's on YouTube watching what we got going on. Real Javier has got the story. He was talking about the Saints game that we were playing earlier, but he was actually watching. We try to run the real-world matchup here with the real game to ourselves. We do this, and our schedules and our scores have been pretty consistent.
So on 4th down, as seen
you can
on
check
TV,
any of our past broadcasts, even from today.
John Ryan on to punt.
It's going by.
And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Thanks, Gabriel.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble.
I'm going to see if I can try and do this new.
So that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? They begin the drive with Ryan Matthews. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but a guy carrying the ball,
let's see if I can make this work.
A really nice run.
Second down following the run.
Let's check out the real-world timing. It's starting the game 5:30 Pacific time.
Second down, here's Wentz. This one brought in by Dorial Green-Beckham. And they
nice
get him
play.
Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, I should have caught it. Should have caught that.
Incomplete. Little lull in the
Uh-oh.
here to
Someone's
go
talking
talking
smack.
LA a couple years ago, they have no teams, and now they're going to have 2 with the move from San Diego to LA. What does that mean for the league and for the Chargers?
It seems like an easier transition, doesn't it, than St. Louis when they moved back to Los Angeles.
Less culture shock.
Less culture shock, less, obviously geography, the whole deal. But it's
Hey, hold on. We want to try something here really fast. Give us 2 seconds. I want to show you our friend Slick Gaming, and he's got his site running on NBA. So if you want to check out some of the NBA action right here, you can see we're running his stuff live right here during our program. So we can run your stuff right here. Slick One, if you can actually see this or check back with us, you'll see that we're running your games here live when we get a chance. So check back here and check back with Slick_1 Gaming on YouTube. Some great NBA and sports here on GamingHQ.tv and EA Sports. Let's get back to our game here. We've got a lot going on ourselves, so let's get started.
Transition is still not going to be
continue.
easy. Remember, they're going to go play in a soccer stadium essentially for at least the first couple of years before they share a stadium with the Rams. So that changes things. Obviously, trying to create an identity in the market they haven't been in a long time. They began as the Los Angeles Chargers, but only played 1 season as such.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Check out this program story on the Saints with Craig Robertson right here for our friend over there on YouTube.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's 4th down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Here's Donnie Jones now. As he's
What
on
a
to punt
game
for
we have for you.
Philadelphia.
Defense is everything for Seattle, and they're locking it down by keeping the Philadelphia bottlenecked at 0. Oh my God!
Good job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
We need to get out of this safety zone.
Field position here for the offense. Now Wilson down around his goal line. He's going to fire one deep. He's got him in. Complete. And he's brought down after a good game. That one goes for 34 yards. And the Seahawks are going to have a first down. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. First down, this is Rawls.
Yes!
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And they got 29 yards there. And that'll be good for a Seattle first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field. And they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school and one of my offensive line teammates.
Keep your eye on Baldwin.
Boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little.
I mean Wilson.
Good run there. He's going to wind up in air.
Oh, he juggled it.
Nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. Throwing is Wilson. Over the middle here to Wilson. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And the Eagles will go with
get it down on the
DB
field.
here as they prepare for a stop on third.
Thinking pass all the way.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. So Wilson will head to the sideline, and on comes Stephen Hauschka for the field goal. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And Hauschka's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. They had a long way to go. They started that drive at their own 3, and they scored briefly.
What an excellent job by the offense. They could have very easily just said, okay, let's just take a few plays safe, pump the ball away, and play some defense. Instead, they found a way to attack and put themselves in position to put points on the board.
Yeah, think of the play before we get started. So now if you want me to do a run or a pass or a punt, say it the down before, and I will play that down when it comes up. You'll get the hang of it. I hope we get the hang of it.
He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And now the Eagles offense back out onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Well, you mind if we go off topic for a second? You know I like to do that randomly. AFC playoff contenders for this year that didn't make it last season. Who do you have that might get in?
Well, I think Cincinnati's got to be considered there. Maybe they'd have an offseason that's calm, and they go into this season and try and get back to the playoffs where they had been perennials. How about Denver?
Yeah.
Remember last year?
How about those kids that keep running through here with those scissors in their hands? Get those scissors out of your damn hands.
And ride that strong defense right back into the playoffs. I'm going to give you a couple a little bit off the pace. Indianapolis cannot
put the scissors down.
Andrew Luck.
If you see those kids with the running through, just tell them to put the scissors down, okay?
And Buffalo, brand new head coach, brand new
they come again.
Let's see if they can figure it out, because I think defensively they can be awfully strong.
Jordan Matthews is what he was looking for, and that brings up fourth down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating
3 and out. Bam!
And then just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Here's Donnie Jones now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Not again. Not again. Where are the players going?
Job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of it. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes, but right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. He's still barreling through. And all the way up to the 49.
Hey, put those scissors down.
Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment.
Oh my God, look at how far that moved us up.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
keeping you on the ground and in the game. This is Greer broadcasting live on GamingHQ.tv, YouTube, Smishcast, Mixer, and more.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson. The grab made by Curse over the middle. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Nice defense by the Eagles.
Situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks.
Put the scissors down.
And they rallied and made
please.
The tackle.
Just don't run with scissors in your hands. Okay, we said fake it before. This is where we fake it, remember?
So we reach halftime.
Oh!
It's been a fairly one-sided game so far.
Just saved them by 20 points.
Orlando now to check in with Larry Ridley. He's standing by with our
I don't know if there's anything to check into.
Report.
That was like
Larry?
a car wreck,
Thanks,
wasn't
Brandon.
it?
And welcome
That's
to
what
our
it sounds
EA
like.
halftime report. The Seahawks are happy to be in front right now and just want to play 2 more solid quarters. The Eagles won't panic either. They know they just need to take it 1 play at a time. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Now 1st and 10, they'll head up the middle on the run, and nobody can stop them on this long touchdown. 3rd down from the 28. The Seahawks strike first in this one. The catch will be made in double coverage, and he'll take this all the way for the touchdown. That puts them on top by 14. 1st and 10. Wentz is going to complete the pass, and it's going to end up going for a gain. Now 1st and 10. Curtis is going to go around the deep ball, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to their own 37-yard line. Seahawks would later kick a field goal. So that's it for us at the EA Sports Studio. We'll go back now to Seattle for the start of the 2nd half.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Here we go.
Now with a return.
He knocked his feet right out from under him.
We focus our attention now on the Eagles defense. They are down on the scoreboard as we begin the 2nd half and looking to avoid a bigger deficit.
I could just hear the coaches now. I can hear the head coach. Guys, first 5 minutes, first series of the 2nd half, offense or defense, you've got to set the tone.
They'll try to set that tone here. Now it's Wilson. It's caught on the left side by Curse. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. He's got time in the pocket. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Thomas Rawls there. That incompletion, Charles, gives me a chance to put you on the clock real quick. NFC teams last year that did not make the playoffs that might make a push this coming year.
Well, 3 that come to mind right away that we thought were going to be in 2016. Minnesota, remember the start they got off to before that didn't work out so well for them. Arizona, we thought they were a lock to be in the playoffs. In fact, many of us called them Super Bowl contenders. And Carolina, the defending NFC champs going into last season, they didn't make it. So I think that all three could return to former glory. I'm going to give you one way off the pace here. You ready?
Let's go.
The Los Angeles Rams.
Ooh.
I think if the young quarterback going and that defense continues to live up to expectations, they can make a real strong push in the West.
They've got the D. You're right. They just need the O. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Here's Wilson to throw. He's got Curse. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Fresh set of downs here. Now Wilson on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He's got time. And Graham's got it over the middle. The 20, the big fella. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Oh, my God. No!
Flag comes in here for pass interference, but not on the defense, Charles. This is on the offense.
Occasionally, these officials will look out and watch and see that the offensive player can make a mistake.
Second and 20. Touchdown taken away. Let us know who gets that 14-day trial. It's free for Xbox One Gold. That's what I've got for you. It's up there on the list. I'd love to give you more, but that's all I have.
Rifle one deep left side. Man, it's caught inside the 10. It's
what? We did it!
49 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
All right, I'm going to show you how to win a loot crate a little bit later in the show, so stay with us. You got the free 14-day trial there for the Xbox One Gold, and of course I'm going to tell you how to win one of the loot crates of late.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And a scary incompletion, almost.
That was a bad idea.
First INT of the game. Instead, second down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Again, Wilson. And that's Curse for the Seattle touchdown, hauling it in. Jermaine Curse, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Now Hausch could attack on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. Hausch now to send this one away following the score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh
right up the middle. Starting to come alive now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. K.J. Wright coming in from his outside line.
Just like a car crash.
For a loss of 11. Undrafted, whatever, as a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is, will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
Taken down like a clown.
They go play action for Matthews. Now Wentz. Left side caught by Matthews. And all the way down to the 22-yard
Damn, he got it.
A big play that time. Wentz to Matthews. 48 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Wentz now on first down. Going for it all. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
But depending on the team, they call that an explosive play or a chunk play, the one that they got on the previous one. They tried to go back and get another one, didn't they?
They did, but unsuccessful on that second attempt. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Told you we run half the time, but all the action. I'd be surprised to see how this game's going to play out today.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Ertz has it left side. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Now it's Sproles, and they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
When you put together the formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
He hits like a pile of dynamite.
This will be the 9th play on this drive.
3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look.
Here we go now.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So close. And the end of the 3rd quarter. Here we go.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Now Wentz gotta have this one, and it is incomplete.
Oh no!
To convert there on 4th, and that will force a turnover on downs. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we're going to get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it the first time, tough.
All right, let me take a quick second on this one. What I'm going to do is we've got the last quarter starting up again. We've run half the time, but all the action. We got our friend over here while he's watching. It's Slick_Gaming HUTV, and I wanted to show you how his channel is doing and how it went over there with the Golden State Warriors. Let's take a pick.
Still plenty of time. 12 seconds on the shot clock. To Dragic. On a catch.
How's that for some action?
Doesn't get the roll. Oh, a nice runner. Thompson the rebound. Curry against Waiters.
That's Slick one.
Past the defender.
He is a slick one, isn't he? We're on top of our first hour. We're just hitting it now. We're showing you what Slick one has on some of his NBA stuff. You can check it out here live on YouTube. And always remember to hit that subscribe button whenever you see anybody's stuff so that they get in, okay? We'll sign in and we'll subscribe as soon as we do. Thanks again for checking us out. Let's do it. Back to our game. Sorry about that. Just wanted to try out some new technology and see if we can get that to work. Let's get back to what we're doing. We only got one more quarter. This is the hour of, well, let's see. Hour of Destiny.
Here.
Yeah, this month's Loot Crate Explorer does contain Destiny 2 items, as well as Star Wars and their #1 franchise.
Here's Wilson to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Wow.
The callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They come out here in the eye. The play clock's running down. Now Wilson down around his goal line. Finding time. And he'll be out of bounds.
No!
Across the 25.
No, he dragged his feet.
Pick up there at 22.
Oh, thank you.
They just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Wilson going to give to Rolls. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now Wilson on second down. And that one is incomplete.
That's it for Wilson. We're not throwing any more to him.
Big on the scoreboard, so maybe he can chuckle about later.
Make a call. You want us to do a pass, a run, play action? We'll throw it down here for you on the next play. We know that there's a time delay, so we'll work toward the next play and run it there.
And ready for 3rd and 6.
These are the routes.
On 3rd down, Wilson surveying the field. He finds his man, Baldwin. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
Back to the ground attack. It's Rolls. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
He's saying it just like it is.
On the stop. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. Completes it to Marcel Reese.
Penalty, oh no! Let's see that one again.
Roughing the pass here, but Charles, that's a good call. But these days, you know, quarterbacks, they're very protective.
We know how protected they are, and if it's anything borderline, they're going to get the call. But as a defender, that's hard to swallow sometimes because there's so many of these bang-bang plays.
In the red zone this time. From the gun, it's Wilson. And his pass incomplete.
Why do I keep throwing it to Wilson? He drops every single ball.
All the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted.
Oh, man, it was right in his hands.
In the end zone, a big-time drop.
He said it. He definitely said it's a big-time drop.
Second down following the incompletion. On second down, Wilson. That's caught at the 3. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Oh, my God.
That kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
They're back at the 8 now. 3rd and goal.
Remember, we're in the 4th. 3 minutes left. The real game has started. We'll give you the info on that as we finish up here. And, of course, you can continue to watch the real game.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And left side here, it's Graham. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
He makes up for it. Thank you, Wilson.
East in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks are running away with this one. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding a big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Hauschka now for the extra point. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. That time a 9-play drive. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This will be taken short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And the Seahawks defense working their way back out onto the field. And they were back in the red zone last time defensively, but they were able to get that 4th down stop.
Gave up no points in a situation where you expect at least 3 to go on the board. I have a feeling that after that stop, maybe a few taunts went across the way that said, maybe next time, guys, you might want to kick it.
We'll see if they can get another stop on this drive.
All right, 2-minute warnings coming up. We're going to show you how to win that new Loot Crate. And, of course, how to get in on the Loot Crate for free.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Watch right. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Here we go now.
Once again here on 2nd and 10. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking to hit Ryan Matthews there out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third.
Now let's go.
Now Wentz on third down. This complete left side to Aguilar. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
Yes, it started first quarter. Seattle's already on top 3-0 in the live game of Seattle Seahawks Philadelphia Eagles.
He's been terrific so far.
Two-minute warning coming up. Get ready for that loot crate.
As he gets this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
2-minute warning. There it is. Let's go ahead and get that loot crate information out and get ready for more NFL. Let's see what they have in store, and then I'm going to show you how to win this loot crate. Don't go anywhere. 31-0. It's already 3-0 again in the first quarter on the real game for Seattle over Philadelphia.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
All right, let's put it on pause here for a second, and let's get over to that loot crate information. Again, if you want to win one of these loot crates, and I'm going to show you how you do it. Let me get you back on YouTube. I'm sorry. Not that YouTube. Wrong YouTube. That YouTube needs to be fixed. My bad. Let's get you back on the screen and on the scene. I don't know. For some reason, it's not letting us authorize YouTube. But we'll get you set up here right now. Hold on a second. Let me get you the information for the loot crate, and I can choose any of last year's loot crate. You got to let us know whether it's male or female, and we're going to take 2 winners on this one. You also have to be in the continental U.S., or if you have a friend in the continental U.S., send it to them, and then when you come and visit, you can say, "Give me my stuff back." I'm an Indian giver. I'm just kidding. We're just here to have some fun, play some games, and of course, get you some prizes. We already gave out the 14-day code for the free trial for the Xbox One Gold. Let's get the event situated here. It should be the, there you guys. I'm sorry that took so long to get that fixed, but there you are. You're back on the screen, and now I can show you how to win that loot crate. Let's pull that up on the screen as well. We've got any of last year's loot crates, and you can find them on lootcrate.com/past year or last year, whichever the case. You can choose any of the 12. We've got, like I said, male or female. Let us know. This year, we don't have to worry about that. They're all unisex t-shirts. I use the speed one as an example because it shows you the box turning into a car. So the box can turn into something else. And there's a little pin in there too. And a t-shirt, of course. That's what I was talking about earlier. The pin has a code on it as well. And again, each of these boxes, if you like, I don't know, if you want the dead stuff, then you get the Walking Dead one. And they have a pin in there too. You can see it right here. So there's a pin, there's a shirt, there's an item. This month, we have Explore as the theme, and you can see that on our site as globalgamingheadquarters.com. And you can find Star Wars stuff, Destiny 2, and their #1 franchise in that one. What, you wanted to see the anti-hero? Okay, I'll show you the anti-hero. It's Archer, and a box, again, turns into something as well. Kill Bill socks in that one. That's a cool one. All right, so again, the pin. Let's get back to the pin. The pin itself is a code on the pin. You actually just unbox the pin, you log in to get your code, and you get more loot from the pin. And again, each month has a different theme. We've already been through this year, and of course, when we get to next year, we'll give any of these years away. But we also have this month running on the raffle, and you can find that on our main site, globalgamingheadquarters.com. You should if you're into esports or any of that. So that's the loot crate stuff. All you have to do is email us here at assistance@gaminghq.global. Put down in the subject line, send me the male or female loot crate, whichever one it is, and then of course put down your mailing address. We don't use the mailing address except and only for shipping the loot crates for. You can read our privacy policy on our main page. And of course, anyone who's won from us before will tell you nothing has ever been given out or anything like that. We just do it and because we've got a box, we've got to send it to you. It's an actual hard copy item. A lot of people don't get that, but it is an actual loot crate box. So here's the loot crate boxes again. They all are different and each of them have a theme. If we go to, I think there you go, Revolution. It's got the, there you go, the mask, V, isn't it V? V for freedom, victory. And again, each month has a theme. If we go over to the Loot Crate site right now and we pick the crate, you'll see that this month's Loot Crate is going to give you the, and you see the October's loot. Look, I should have showed you that one. It had the Thor hammer. You can go for that one if you like that one. But this month it has Star Wars as a theme, Destiny 2, and other stuff. You can see it if you scroll down. You'll see this on our site, and you'll know that you're on the right site because we match and we mimic Loot Crate. So there you go. You can win a free Loot Crate. Again, let us know whether it's male or female, and then put down the mailing address. You got to be in the domestic U.S. or have a friend in the domestic U.S., and that's pretty easy. And there's the little guy telling you how easy it is, right? Tell him how easy it is. There you go. You can sign up there and save more 10% on your own crate. But don't sign up here. Just use our website so that you get a better deal and a percentage off because, again, we have a deal with Loot Crate. Anyway, that's the Loot Crate fun stuff. We're on the 2-minute warning. We're on the real-world matchups. Today's game is running right now. Seattle Seahawks, Philadelphia Eagles. Seattle is on top 3-0 in the first quarter, 6 minutes and 31 seconds. In our game, it's a blowout. Seattle takes over Philadelphia 31-0, and let's get back to it. And thanks for your patience. Everybody get all that? I hope so. You guys are awesome. No, I'm serious. Listen to it.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They go again with Rolls. Give him 7 yards.
That's inches, I think inches. 3rd and 1.
To the 2-minute warning.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
So 2nd down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael
came right up the middle. You're not kidding. What a hit. Hit him like an explosion. Watch this hit. Listen to this hit.
As a defensive player, my mind is we've got him now, and that's why they dialed up the blitz and got after him.
But occasionally, you want to pass it on 3rd and 1. I mean, not for sure, but sometimes just to keep the defense guessing.
Oh, no doubt. You want to break tendencies as you go along with a game because you don't want them to just say, oh, 3rd and 1, we know exactly what they're going to do. But in this situation, as an offensive lineman, as a running back, I want to know why I didn't get the football.
Now Sproles. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Eagles take possession. And the Seahawks defense heads back out there now. They are looking to preserve this shutout, so for them, a lot on the line.
A lot on the line, a lot of pride that goes into that. Because let's face it, when you've had that kind of a day, you do not want any type of a fluke play to end it. You're going to win the game. That's not the issue. But to have a clean ledger going into the locker room and sitting in film next week, oh, that's satisfying.
Good.
Oh, that's the way to do it.
They're looking to cradle that goose egg. He's got time in the pocket. Now a desperation.
Oh, I should have stayed with him. I didn't stay with him, and I paid for it. Ah! I can't believe he did it. He got it.
And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
What a great play that was.
Caleb Sturgis
you said it
for the point after. And he's got it as the score is now 31-7.
Again, you laugh at our scores, but right now in the real-time setup on the game, they're 5 minutes in on the first quarter, and it's Philadelphia 0, Seattle 3, just like we started. I'm telling you, we have real-world matchups. This is the reason why. Real-world game is playing right now. You're watching Seattle against Philly.
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Big-time hitting going on out there on the field.
The Seahawks,
I hope they have health insurance.
To go back to work. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Just running the clock off.
On that one, and it'll bring up a second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
So funny.
Now Wilson on second down. He's got time.
No!
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
Unbelievable.
In there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about
Barwin
8.
destroys him. He is screaming, and they're 31 points ahead. Watch this hit, big-time hit. Again, let's see this one more time and listen to this hit. It's like a car crash.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting.
That's it,
your
31-7. We'll watch a little bit
in
of the highlights, and then I'm going to get out of here and get set up for our night show. It's up to you guys. What are we running tonight? You decide. We got Shadow of War, Xbox One X Enhanced. We've got on the PS4 Pro 4K UHD, Battlefront 2, as well as Call of Duty World War II, Destiny 2, and note that's a back-to-back Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War for Xbox One. Let's take a look and listen in on all of today's events. What a great show. Thanks for watching, everybody.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaunt. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
What a great triple-header day of football we've had today, and I got to thank everybody who's tuned in and dropped by. An amazing time. We've had a lot of trouble on the startup with the technical difficulty, but again, you're watching a live internet show, and things can go wrong. That's why I always ask you to refresh your browsers, and our websites are highly interactive as well as our show is. So now that you know where we are and know how to find us, slam that notification button down. Forget about the subscribing. We call it just being our friend. Be our friend because we play games better with friends than we do with followers. It just makes more sense. We had a great matchup day today. You're watching Seattle live in Philadelphia. Again, 3-0 now with 4 minutes left on the first quarter. I don't know if it's going to end up like our score, but you can see it was a blowout. 31 Seattle Eagles are 7. We also had our other games here for the day, which was another amazing mashup. Carolina Panthers against the New Orleans Saints. We were almost on the money with that game. Check our scores and our numbers out on that one as well, and you'll be pleasantly surprised how close we get to these games as we play them. Real world matchups every Sunday live. This is Week 13 NFL. Thank you for joining Greer here at Gaming HQ TV. And of course, let us know which console. We've got all consoles: Xbox One, PC, PS4. They're all running right now in 4K UHD, so everything should be clean as a whistle. And like I said, we can do the GTA 5, Battlefront 2, Call of Duty World War 2. What's the other one that they have in there? Destiny 2, of course. It can be done on Xbox One or PS4 Pro or PC. Make the call. Let us know. If you need to make any other schedules, use our scheduling system, which we have, where it says make a game here. We'll figure it out when we get to you. Let's check out the, well, we don't have time. We got to get set up for the next show. Which one do you want? What are you on? Well, while we figure out the next game, we're going to switch this off and get ready to go. But I'll still be typing for just a little bit as we get set up. My name's Greer. Again, I can't thank you enough. What an amazing group we've had today. I've got to thank you. I'm also going to try something new here, so bear with us. If this crashes the system, just refresh the browser. Something new always comes up, as it always does. Whether you're watching us on YouTube, Twitch, Smashcast, or Mixer, again, you can Google or Bing Gaming HQ Headquarters TV, television, and you'll find us somewhere doing something. Let me go ahead and try this thing out here. That is the... Aha, I got it. Okay. I'm going to try to run the credits here. We haven't tried this before, so bear with me. This is our first time for credits. You've got to make up your minds. Let us know. We can do either. All right, here goes the credits. And again, I'm going to run some music and sign us all out. Have a great weekend, and hopefully look for you for the next game and the next show that's coming up in just a little bit. Roll those credits. Are the credits rolling? All right, then let's do the birthday thing. Get it out of the way. Do it. Do it. Let's get it done. Yeah.
Happy birthday!
It's getting too late in the day. Let's just get the birthday thing done right away. If you haven't seen this yet or before, this is our birthday segment of the shows. And of course, we got to do it before the next day, but we do it every day. And of course, I'm talking about somebody's, yes, yours, theirs, ours. Everyone's got a birthday. This is the birthday list for the day. I hope that you've got a matchup on it. Otherwise, here you go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
All right. Blow the candles out. Come on. Got a show to do. And get them on the first try this time. Oh my God. Stop vaping and you'll be able to do it. There you go. You got Andy Grammer. You have Ozzy Osbourne today. They're all having birthdays just like you. So happy birthday from Gaming HQ. I know, too much fun for one day. This is what's going up for tomorrow's birthdays, and we'll see you again in a little bit for some PS4 Pro, Xbox One, PC, whatever it is. You can find us at Gaming HQ TV. And you'll find us playing something other than that. I'm trying to do it. There's too many things to do. All right, let's go. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Refresh those browsers. Something new will be up in just a minute.
IamBeat.com.